How's it going, everyone? Welcome back. In this video, I want to show you guys how I've refreshed my 2007 Ford Ranger and made it come back to life 16 years later. I'm going to show you guys some ways to restore your truck to make it look years newer without having to spend too much money. Ford Ranger. The first 3 changes we can do to make this truck look so much newer: new headlights to get rid of that hazy fogging, and you can do this for about $70. And then moving here to the wheels. The second thing we can do is upgrade the hubcaps for those that are available. So this is a quick way to make it look so much better, and you can see that chrome is shining nice and bright compared to the flat style underneath. And the third thing is we can upgrade the Ford logos. Seeing here in this before picture, the Ford logo is basically demolished and looks quite withered away. By updating this, it's a simple fix that's affordable and makes it look so much better. The next upgrade we can do, and this takes a little more work, but we can remove the black plastics, which were basically faded away to gray. And what I did, I removed the bumper, the grille, the mirrors, and I made videos for all of those, so make sure to check out my channel and the playlist below. But by removing the grille, the bumper, the mirrors, and in my case, the top rack, I was able to spray paint that with a black rubber paint specific for plastics and such. And it has a huge impact on how much newer this truck looks. In addition, if you guys have noticed, this license plate was bent. I hammered it down back flat, and I added these license plate frames. I specifically went to Huntington Beach because they have the Ford little logos on them, and it looks much better with this chrome accent. When compared to the black frames, this chrome looks much better than some other dealerships. So I just went. All you gotta do is go to the parts department, ask if they have any spare frames sitting around, and of course they're gonna give it to you because it's free marketing for their dealership. Okay, so you've seen that I did the grille, I did the bumper, I did the license plate frames, I did the new headlights, I added the new Ford logo there. Coming around to the wheels, these hubcaps, I'm going to show you how to pop them off in another video I'll make to keep this shorter. The center hubcap does not come with a purchase, so try not to lose those because these are pretty hard to track down, surprisingly. These pop into the center. Paying attention to the details, I also painted these black plastics for the rear as well. For the door, again, I painted this mirror by removing it. And paying attention to the details, I also spray painted this door handle. I didn't remove this, that would have been more work than necessary. I also went ahead and painted the arms for the wiper blades. And again, here, just a closer look at the roof rack. Keep in mind, this was all done over a year ago, so it's holding up pretty good. A few more looks at the rack. Painted the bottom as well. All right, really quick, some guy just drove up asking me if I'm selling it. So clearly it looks good, but I told him, hey, this is not for sale at the moment, but I appreciate you stopping by. Coming around towards the back, I made some few subtle modifications here as well. Took the bumper off, painted it. The new logo is also on the rear. I have the license plate frame there as well. For the reverse lights, I updated them to the LED style, and this tail light is actually out right now, so I'm going to be showing you how to replace this tail light. It's pretty straightforward, but I'll be making a video on this today as well. Taking a closer look, I upgraded the license plate lights. These are LED style now. I'll link these in the description as well. And for the third brake light, this one was actually out, so I installed an LED one, which looks really nice, really crisp. Be sure if you are buying this third brake light that it corresponds with the truck that you have. Originally, I purchased the one that has the white lights as well to light up the bed, but that one wouldn't work when I connect it. So this one, base model 2.3, has to take the regular red style. The way I did it to paint these arms, this black trim, the handles, and these bottom plastics are that I used double-sided masking tape, the blue tape. I put it down up until like right here, so about 3-4 inches. 3-4 inches. Up here I put 3-4 inches. And this is a quick way to do it. I don't recommend you do it this way if you want to do it a little more professional. But in addition, I used a cardboard cutout. And so when I was spray painting with my right hand, I would hold the cutout over the blue tape so the cutout catches most of the paint. The tape is under to catch any back spray. But that was a shortcut I did to make this job quicker. And same thing with the handle. I kind of pushed the tape in here, and then I put about 3-4 inches all around, and then I would just spray paint this. And in addition, I hold a cardboard to catch any of that mist that kind of carries it. That was a quick way to do it. I don't recommend it from a professional way if you are really concerned with the paint and such. Because this is a ranch truck and it's constantly hauling hay and stuff, I wanted to restore it, but I'm not too concerned with all the little specs and details. The end result was that there were no specs on the paint or anything, so it ended up working. But for those of you that want to do it the appropriate way, this is just a shortcut. Going into the interior, I also went ahead, I'll show you guys on the other door, you can't see here too well. You can remove these grab handles, so make sure to check out my side mirror video. I'll show you how to remove all of this. And I painted this all black as well. This was all faded. I went ahead and purchased these seat covers from Costco. They're extremely nice. The brand here is Interiors by Masque, M-A-S-Q-U-E. Spelled kind of weird there with that letter. But the reason I went with these is because you do have the center armrest there that folds down as a third seat. The result is that getting a bench cover is not going to fit here. And there's also a pocket included behind your cabs. So these are really nice. It has this beige and charcoal gray two-tone material. It kind of has like a neoprene leather feel. Here's a better look at this door trim painted. It has a much deeper black as compared to the faded color. And keep in mind, you know, this has been a year, so you can see it's starting to scratch away there, but I did put a few layers of paint, so this should last for years to come. In terms of the interior, this is pretty much bone stock. You do have an upgraded radio there, and then this is how the stock version looks. You have your two cup holders. And here currently, I was looking for the cabin air filter. So you can see there, this model does not have any cabin air filter I'm aware of. Please let me know down in the comments if it does have one. But looking in there, there is no cabin air filter we can access from the glove box. I did consider upgrading this rear view mirror. They do sell one that clips over. However, when you're driving, it tends to vibrate, so I just left the stock one, even though I'm not a fan that this is more of a compact mirror and I can't see too much behind me. But this one is the OEM one. All right, everyone, and that pretty much concludes the refresh I've done to this Ford Ranger. In total, I've probably spent about 500 bucks to make it look the way it does. So you can definitely do a lot of these cosmetic upgrades yourself. It's pretty straightforward. I have the video how to remove the bumper, the grille, the rear bumper, the mirrors, and then the rack is pretty straightforward. Just get someone to help you with some of those heavier parts. I'll add most of the things I used in the description below if you guys are interested in doing this yourselves. With that said, hope you found this video useful. If you did, please give it a like, please subscribe. Make sure to watch the Ford playlist down below in the description. Have a great day, have a great evening, Striker out. Ford Ranger.